I voted for Abigail SPANBERGER.
SPANBERGER?
All Republicans.
SPANBERGER. Abigail SPANBERGER.
It's election day today in Virginia. We're here today in Charlottesville to get a temperature check from local voters. Virginia, one of the founding states, is at the center of a lot of issues going on today across America, like the federal shutdown, of course, in Nova being so basically part of DC. There's a lot of federal workers off of work for over a month now. The rise of AI in data centers, especially in North Virginia, where it has almost the largest cluster of them in the world. And I guess we'll see what voters are particularly concerned about.
I voted for Abigail SPANBERGER and all of the Democrats.
And what was the biggest concern or issue that's going on in Virginia that you feel like needs to be addressed?
I think the recent let go of all of the government workers has affected a lot of Virginians, especially in Northern Virginia. And I think that Abigail SPANBERGER addressed that issue a lot better than Winsome Earl Sears did, among other issues.
And who'd you vote for?
I voted for Abigail SPANBERGER.
And what was the biggest reason behind voting for Abigail SPANBERGER?
Definitely reproductive rights and gun control, I think, especially with what happened yesterday, even if it turned out to be a false report, that we should still be mindful of what goes on, especially in the United States, and that women should have the right to control their bodies. So, yeah.
Totally. And did you split your ticket?
I did not.
Did you split your ticket?
I did split my ticket, yeah.
And what was the reasoning behind splitting your ticket?
I personally was not happy with some of the things that I heard from the specific candidate.
Was it Jay Jones?
Yeah.
The Republican ticket, Winsome Sears for governor, John Reed, lieutenant governor, and Jason Miyares for attorney general.
Awesome. And what was your biggest reason behind voting for these candidates?
Yeah, just keeping a good thing going. I've been a fan of Youngkin's policies, keeping our streets safe and keeping the Virginia economy running.
Abigail SPANBERGER.
And what was the biggest reason behind voting for Abigail SPANBERGER?
I feel as though Winsome Earl Sears is discriminatory against LGBTQ people, and so I'm against that.
Tough on crime is probably the biggest one. I think crime should be enforced.
Yeah, and can we ask who you voted for?
I would prefer not to say.
Can we ask if you split your ticket?
Ticket was partially split, yes.
I voted for Abigail SPANBERGER.
And why'd you do that?
I voted for Abigail because, I think a lot of my ideologies match with hers, number one. And number two, I think I'm very anti-Trump, and so I just want to vote for someone that would combat Trump.
Democrats.
Abigail SPANBERGER?
That's right.
And what was some of the main reasons you voted for?
I don't support anybody. I'm not a Republican at all.
Yeah.
And anything that has to do with y'all's president, I don't fool with.
All Republicans.
And what's the main reasoning behind that?
Because I back everything Trump does. The country's in far better shape, even though the Democrats don't think so.
Abigail SPANBERGER.
And why'd you do that?
I'm a Democrat.
Are there any issues that she was running on that you were particularly attracted to?
I'm not super informed on the topic, but my girlfriend really loves politics, and she said I should vote for her.
Abigail SPANBERGER.
Why'd you do that?
I did that because my best friend, who I'm rooming with, is very politically minded, and he told me that that's where the vote should go.
And what were some of his reasons behind this?
Honestly, I didn't probe much further. He's a pretty smart fella.
SPANBERGER.
And what is the main reason or some big issues that she's running on that you kind of connected with?
Hard to say.
Mm-hmm. Affordability and education are my two biggest issues for sure.
I think pretty similar thing. I think obviously there's some some abortion issues that she'll probably do a better job at addressing. But I think affordability is a big one, and jobs. A lot of people in the state are losing their jobs, especially during this government shutdown. So I think she would do a much better job than our current governor in working with the federal government in solving that.
Today we visited on-grounds voting centers like Slaughter Recreational Center, where we interviewed mostly students, and also we went to Summit Elementary School, where we interviewed mainly Charlottesville residents. This has been Gabriel Mayor-Mora from WUVA.